Hello, everybody. How's it going? We got some Dynamax adventures. Fresh off the press. I've had, well, I got Tapu Koko pretty recently, so... all in all, I've been pretty happy with Dynamax adventures lately. Well, I'm watching the end of the Undertale, the 10th anniversary stream. I wasn't sure it was going to be done in time. Play PLA? I do not enjoy shiny hunting in PLA very much. Alright. Just spent my ore last time, so we don't need to do that again. People submission this, so the Undertale had a 10th anniversary stream, which it continues tomorrow. They have where people submitted like little blurbs about the game, and they're all so charming. I don't know when it's supposed to end though. Scarlet Violet spoiled us for shinies. I know. It's much easier to just put a sandwich together. Well, I mean, I'd say it's easier to find an outbreak you want in Scarlet Violet, but maybe that's not entirely true, considering I still haven't found Totodile. You know what? Maybe that's not entirely true. That might not be entirely true, you know? I did find a decent amount of random shiny alphas, though, during the time that I did play PLA. What did I find? I found, like, Cleffa, Pikachu, Basculin. That was such a cool one. That's probably one of the best ones. I did find a shiny Alpha Gabite. That was a good one. What? Oh, a random Psyduck. A random Alpha Psyduck. That was shiny. Cleffa. Did I already bring up Cleffa? Cleffa might be my favorite one. Big Bebby. Alright, you guys know the drill. We're gonna do a solo warm-up run, and then I'll open up the lobby, and anybody who wants to join can indeed join. There's also a screenshot of ZA that's going around where there's a big wall around Lumiose Tower that I thought was interesting and that we should talk about. Okay, we're fighting a flying type. Be Lugia or Articuno. Do not start tonight with Celesteela, please. I'm not strong enough. I am personally not strong enough for this. Also, heads up, ads be on the way. But we're just fighting Swoobat. Not the most exciting battle. I mean, maybe this is exciting to some people. Maybe this is thrilling action to some people. I do need to shiny hunt something like Abra. Maybe I should someday get redemption on Abra in PLA. Considering that is a very famous, famous to me. a flop. It is a shiny flop moment that I had. In which I flew over a group of Abra, a shiny spawned right underneath me, and then proceeded to despawn. There was nothing I could have done. I had no reaction time. The shiny folly. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We just started the first run and there's a flyer at the end, so this could be Articuno, this could be Lugia, or Celesteela. I miss Tornadus. Fighting Tornadus was very easy. I miss Somebody had Otis. Oh, that's good. I miss fighting Tornadus. I feel like a lot of the flying legendaries were pretty easy, all things considered. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna hold on to more Pico. I hope Noah holds on to that Manectric. Maybe I should use Electrike in ZA. Okay, we have two Electrics, Emolga, Magneton. I mean, Manectric has Overheat, so this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go for Dark Pulse. That's all I can really do. Was it gold or silver? One of the Gen 2 games is like the only game where Magneton has a magnet on the bottom. What a thrilling fact. Manectric's actually doing us really, really good right now. Manectric's Lightning Rod is actually very helpful. I guess Lightning Rod is like that. Some rounds it absolutely can ruin runs, and some rounds it can save your Lechonk bacon. You know what? Let's catch you in... Ooh, I need to buy more Lux Balls. I'm running a bit low. My favorite Pokeball. What a surprise. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're on the first round, and it's a flying Pokemon. Magneton would actually be... Okay, listen, Sean, Patricia, I need one of you to take this, okay? I am transmitting my psychic waves into the video game so the NPCs know to pick it up, okay? Do it. God damn it. Shit. I don't think it worked. That definitely didn't work. No. No, Noah, why? Oh, the NPCs are testing me. They always go out of their way to do the exact opposite of what you want, don't they? Ay, ay, ay. I mean, we don't have a lightning rodder to sponge my attacks anymore, I guess. That actually was a pretty lucky trade, all things considering. Manectric for Toxicity. We got an electric for an electric. I need this Swoobat to get out of here. The Swoobat is a problem, especially if this is like Articuno. I mean, what's it gonna do against Celesteela either? What's up, everybody? We're on the first round and there's an impending flying type and I'm scared. It could be Celesteela, so I'm frightened. Yep. Speed swap. Great. Cheerful look. Okay, the NPCs are just kind of doing whatever. They're just kind of doing whatever. Alright. A passive threat and Undertale. Nice. Just in time for the 10th anniversary. Oh, I hate the cop NPC so much. Why does he have that face? Why is he smiling like that? What's his problem? What's this guy's problem? I love this catch screen. The Pokeballs look so good in this catch screen. If there's one thing I can say about modern Game Freak Pokemon games, I feel like the Pokeballs continue to look better and better in every game. Would have rather Patricia swapped, but okay. At least one of these bozos took lately. Oh, and lo and behold, it is Articuno. Great, well, we have Swoobat here to save us. Okay, at least I can max. And nobody is attacking. Alright, Morpeko. Who will win? Minion, Morpeko, or the legendary bird of ice? Featuring Glalie, Swoobat, and Toxicity. Simple Beam. Articuno is simple now. Simple and clean? Freeze dry. Oh, shit. No! What an entirely predictable outcome that was. Wow, thanks so much, Swoobat. Oh, and Articuno dodged the Thunder Wave. Great. We're having great luck already, chat. This is a great omen. Oh my god, could the Toxicity attack? Yeah, I just thought the same thing, Cacturne. Freeze Dry is such a neat... It's such a good addition for ice Pokemon. Big fan. Toxicity is going to be dead before it attacks. The Glalie just went for Steel Roller. That kind of rules, actually. Morpeko's gimmick kind of... I just don't... It sucks. I think Morpeko's gimmick is really lame. Alright. Well, even if Swoobat didn't really do much for us. We still won because it's Articuno. GG's. Man, if I didn't have the other two birds in Lux Balls, I would be tempted to catch Articuno in a Moon Ball. Alright, the Undertale 10th anniversary stream is over. Toby said that he thought Alphys texts the player too much and that the way she talks is dated, and I felt validated by that. So true. I love hearing developers talk about their games. It's so fun. Which is such a shame that we barely get any... Like, it's like Game Freak is scared to talk about Pokemon now. I think everything changed on that treehouse for E3. Everything changed after that. Yeah, that was the inciting incident. And now we barely... Like, nobody talks about Pokemon development. Nobody at Game Freak talks about it. We used to get interviews with Sugimori and Masuda and all these other different people, and now we just don't. James Turner deleted all of his tweets about Pokemon. It's very weird and kind of sad, honestly. So the that incident is, it was a treehouse back during when E3 was still around, and it was Masuda and who else was on the couch? I can't even remember. It was Masuda, the translator guy who's always at Worlds. And that was when the National Dex incident happened. He said no, not all Pokemon are going to be included. Not each Pokemon game will not have every Pokemon. They were all holding like big plushies of the Gen 8 starters. I could picture that clear as day. But I feel like around Gen 8 is definitely when they stopped being so public and giving interviews. I mean, I saw Masuda got interviewed the other day, but it was for that Poke Park in Japan, which I don't care about. Not something I personally really care about. One more slot left if anyone wants it. Yeah, Dex, it's such a complicated issue because, like you said, I understand, you know, you have 1,000+ Pokemon now. I think yeah, they're not all going to be in every game. But then they just... The way it kind of came out, I think, was really clunky and bad. And again, if they actually recycled Pokemon, you know, as they should, it wouldn't be such a problem. But, like, we haven't had Furfrou on a Switch game until ZA. You know what I mean? Or Watchog, or Patrat, or the Elemental Monkeys. Some Pokemon just drop off the face of the earth where we have multiple games with the same Pokemon over and over and over again. And I don't even mean like mascot Pokemon. Like, of course, Pikachu's gonna be in all these games. Yes, of course. I'm talking like, you know, why are Snorunt and Snover in all these games? Or, you know, why is Weasel in 3-4 games in a row? Stuff like that. Like, why did we have so many games with Starly when they could have rotated in Pick-a-Peck before the DLC for Blueberry? Alright, we're fighting a psychic Pokemon. Okay. The game apparently thinks we're fighting a fire type with all these waters on the field. And we could grab Hatterene in case this is Latios or Latios. So Psychic, this could be Latios, Latios, Azelf, Lugia, Solgaleo? Quillfish is in almost every one. That's the most random Gen 2 representation you could have in all these games. And it's weird too because you think, you know, we'll have Quillfish and then we'll give Quillfish a Hisui form, so Quillfish gets to stick around even longer. But that doesn't apply for every Pokemon that's given, like, a regional form. Because where's Alolan Rattata and Raticate? I haven't seen those boys in, like, 500 years. I need to shiny hunt them. I need them to come back so I can shiny hunt them. It's very inconsistent, I guess, is what I'm saying. My disguise. Mimikyu is the master of disguise. And sometimes when games leave off Pokemon, like, it was definitely fishy when Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde were absent from Scarlet and Violet, right? That was definitely a head-scratcher in hindsight. It's like, oh, why are these guys not here? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm excited for Gen 10 fossil Pokemon. I hope they're sick. Yeah, Mimikyu might not be turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Turtle. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of fine that a lot of legendaries are missing from Scarlet Violet because you can't shiny hunt any of them, so what difference does it make? If I can't shiny hunt them, bah. I hope that whatever Gen 10 DLC or whatever implements the legendaries back in, I really hope it's done better than how they did it in Blueberry. Please. It really feels like the game had to come out in 10 days and they're like, oh, we didn't put the legendaries back in here. Okay, we'll slap Kyogre here, we'll put them there, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and we're done. Oh, don't forget to shiny lock them. Okay, now we're done. Alright, now we're done. It is such a monumental downgrade from Dynamax Adventures, too. Speaking of Blueberry, they did announce in the anime that they're going to... That's their next major arc. Although it doesn't look like Ameris... is that how you say her name? And Crispin are not there. Which is weird. I don't know why. I mean, maybe they're just like not on the poster. Also, where is Kieran? Are they not gonna do anything with them in the anime? But I saw somebody comment on that and I thought it was kind of interesting. They said that if PLA was disastrous for characters who don't have ancestors, that they're only showing Drayton and Lacey because they have characters they're related to. I don't know how true that is, but it is weird that it's like, yeah, we're gonna get Drayton and Lacey, but not the other two who don't have any relatives. How do you even have a satisfying Blueberry arc with Drayton without Kieran? I don't know, and how much there... Liko already has Terraplagos. So what do you even do with that? Also, I do think it's really weird how they're not letting Liko have a Mega Evolution. Or Dot, for that matter. Let's just introduce this god-awful new green-haired gremlin character and give him Mega Dragonite. Like, is that somebody on the staff's, like, original character? That's what it feels like. Industry plan ass character. Alright, that Hatterene fight went pretty okay. Yeah, the terrarium... Why do I always want to say Terraria? Terrarium. Just always thinking about Terraria. There's a few little bits and pieces in there that I think are kind of fun, like discovering Pride Rock. That's still, like, probably my highlight of exploring that area. But it's just like the rest of base Scarlet and Violet, where it's just mostly empty. There's not many fun things to really discover. There's a few more interesting Pokemon set pieces, and that's kind of it. Somebody take this. Azumarill War Turtle. I feel like we've seen War Turtle like 500 times recently. Is that Puff? I can't even tell. Cure T2, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. What's up, everybody? We're just doing a little bit of Dynamax adventuring, and we're about to fight Pippi. Oh, it's Clefairy, not Jigglypuff. Our good friend Pippi. That's not a puff at all. Ooh, that would be fun, Cacturn. Yeah, I feel like we need another flyer besides Archeops. I don't think we need to max here. I think we're good. Thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm doing okay. Clefairy's face when it gets hit is so funny. Max Flare. Whoa, whoa, Clefairy. Take it easy. Jigglypuff, as seen from above. But what about Clefairy? 80s animation? I really like Clefairy. I always have. I think it helps too that it's a rare find, specifically in Mount Moon. It just makes it a more of a memorable Pokemon, you know? I like the green shiny too. Speaking of green shinies, I saw somebody bring this up the other day, and I didn't know this, but Torterra had a shiny change the same gen that it came out in. So Torterra's head on the shiny used to be kind of teal, and then in Heart Gold Soul Silver, they turned it to be kind of brown colored. Why? That is so weird. Was it a mistake? Did somebody decide the teal looked too good and they decided to change it to Mamoswine Shiny Brown? But I think that might be one of the few instances of a Pokemon whose shiny changed like during that same generation it came out in. Yeah, rip teal-headed shiny Torterra. We could have had it all. Shinies have so many weird quirks like that, like Charizard changing shiny colors and them changing Combuskin shiny in this game. Yeah, that's kind of a shame. I think the change that they made in Heart Gold Soul Silver was just worse. For Torterra shiny, it was just worse. The Gen 4 starters probably are one of my least favorite starter shiny sets. I don't know if I care for any of them. What's up, Otter? I feel like shiny Charizard is dark gray. Dark gray is an underutilized color for shinies. You know, when people always make, let me fix this shiny, they always go white, black, you know, stuff like that. But what about gray? What about maybe a nice silver color or a different type of gray? Nobody ever uses brown. Another underutilized shiny color. Don't paralyze. Damn it. Dragon Breath is... That's nasty. Latias's breath is so stankin' that it paralyzed Sandaconda. Yeah, Goldengo not having the shiny turn rose gold is such a missed opportunity. See, this, again, I'm sad we don't ever get interviews with Pokemon people anymore because I would love to know the logic behind what Goldengo shiny is supposed to be like. Please explain that to me. I would like to know. I am here to listen. Walk me through that one. Because even with shinies, I know a lot of people don't like Ceruledge and Armarouge. Like, I think that was stylistically done on purpose. They just wanted something subtle, so they went for the eye fire. But I don't understand the logic with Golden Go at all. I need the person who decided that to explain it to me. What's up, Jaded? No shinies yet. Explain Shiny Golden Go to me. I need to know. Or actually, somebody explain Scoville and Shiny to me. Instead of changing the colors of the pepper heads, let's just give him jorts. Reflect type makes this battle so much more obnoxious than it has to be. This is why fighting Latios is always the preferred option. Although Latios wastes friend balls, whereas Latios I just throw a Lux ball. I guess it's a toss-up. Denim, denim, denim. Oh, look at her going for Max Geyser. Katarine took that like a boss. Mist Ball. Mimikyu didn't even flinch. You tried, Latios. You tried. Okay, at least we can get a few super effective hits off. Yeah, I would love a brand new yellow Pokeball in Gen 10. Surely they have to introduce a few new Pokeballs one of these gens, right? Right? We need a yellow Pokeball. We need a purple Pokeball that's not the Master Ball. Maybe like a nice lavender Pokeball or amethyst or something. The hint of lavender Pokeball. The GS Ball. The GS Ball always cracks me up. It's such a look into how things like this they just were not planned out. Nobody cared enough to plan stuff out back then. I mean, a lot of places, companies still don't plan their plots and stuff like that out. Yeah, a mint Pokeball would be amazing. The green Pokeballs we have are... GG's. Yeah, I guess the Strange Ball is the closest thing to mint we have. But we're never seeing that again. Most likely. What's up, everybody coming in? We just fought Latios, excuse me. Alright. Nope. 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 Oh, she's never sick. She's never sick. My Latios is never sick. Ooh, a yellow and pink lemonade ball. That would be perfect for Weavile. Weavile and Sneasel. Alright, let's go again. So far we've fought Articuno, and then we just fought Latios. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome into the third round. Lampent or Maldo Mudsdale. Talk about Pokemon that are in a lot of games. Mudsdale. Mudsdale has been in every gen since it debuted in 7. Somebody at Game Freak just really likes Mudsdale. They're just a huge fan of Mudsdale. Well, thanks again for the raid. Have a good one. What's up, Tyrantrum? Sigilyph Crocodile. Another flyer. So again, this could be Lugia, Articuno, or Celesteela. Celio is a decent pickup. When are they gonna give my boy Sigilyph a Mega Evolution? Oh, I do have Smackdown. I should keep our Molo the whole way in case this is Celesteela. Mudsdale, Rapidash, Zebstrika are the Ursaring, Pangoro, Beartic of horses. I mean, to be fair, we haven't seen Zebstrika until Blueberry DLC. Talk about another Gen 5 Pokemon I'd like to see get something. Yeah, there's so many Gen 5 Pokemon I'd love to see get some love. Sawk, Crow. You just brought up Sigilyph, Zebstrika. What about, like, Levani? Yeah, I could absolutely see Sigilyph hanging out in the ruins of Alph. If Heart Gold, Soul Silver came after Gen 5, Sigilyph would absolutely be hanging out there. Chilling with Natu and Smeargle. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Giving Gothita a male final evolution. I really like Gothitelle and Reuniclus, so those are actually two Pokemon I'm kind of weary of them ever giving anything to. Why is there a bald Giratina emote? Why not? Yeah, I've seen some people suggest things like a male Salandit evolution. I don't know, those would not be high up on my priority list. Personally. Okay, Celio actually is maybe a little dangerous. fight. Don't kill us, Celio. Not a Gen 5 Pokemon, but where's Walreign's form? They completely skipped over Walrein for Glalie. And then changed Glacia's ace because they didn't give Walrein a Mega Evolution. And yet they'll market Spheal all over the place. Curious. I actually saw somebody, there's a picture of like a big seal with frozen ice on its whiskers, and somebody said that's Celio, and I was like, no way! That absolutely is Celio. The frozen ice and snow of the whiskers. What's up, Kong, on Tapu Koko? Thank you! I'm so glad to finally have all the Tapus done. You want more Pokemon with bowl cuts? Give Solanin an evolution and it's just a really dorky lizard with a bowl cut. Man, Smackdown is coming in handy for all of these Pokemon we're fighting. Could Galarian Yamask use Ruins outside of Galar in order to evolve? I can't wait for them to bring back Galarian Yamask and see what type of convoluted way you have to evolve it in the future. Either that, or they're just gonna be like, just give it a hard stone and it will evolve. I think Cofagrigus would have been a great candidate for a Mega. It's such a shame that Galarian Runerigus has to exist. I typically like a lot of regional forms, but Runerigus is just one case where I think Cofagrigus is just infinitely superior. I don't think it holds a candle to OG Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus is one of those Pokemon that just makes me want an Egyptian region so much. That's my ultimate dream region, Egypt. Taking away all of its Egyptian... Like, it's just not the same Pokemon. Probably shouldn't use all my Smackdowns. I feel like Celio landing on the ground should cause an earthquake. There's no way all that blubber doesn't hit the ground with a thunderous boom. Get him, Celio. Take Dragonair down. What if all the rumors about Gen 10 being in Greece are wrong and it's just like another another like Japanese region or something? It's like going from Spain in Paldea and then immediately veering back into Kitakami, Japan. Raid the tombs. Might even say tomb raiding. Mummy. Dragonair became mummy. You know, we could use some more temples in Pokemon. I think that would be pretty cool no matter where the region is set. I'm kind of sick of big caves that don't really have anything going on in them. Put us in like some ruins and a big cave or something like that. Yeah, it's like the original, some of the original Pokemon cards that have like little fish and birds in them. Like, what kind of Pokemon are you? I'm feeling bold. We'll take the Life Orb. Alright, 2 Articuno in one night so far? Hey, I'm down. I am absolutely down. Articuno is very similar to Tapu Koko, where I've had the other members of the trio slash quartet for a very long time. I've had Zapdos and Moltres for years now. Articuno's the last bird standing and flying. Uh-oh. Hurricane being fully accurate is maybe not the best. Oh, look at how much damage that does. Articuno hates to see a rock coming. Don't look down, Articuno. You're surrounded by big boulders. Don't look at them. You're scary. How much would the Mario talking flower cost? I don't know. What's your prediction? I'm gonna guess $50. Oh, you think 80? Going 60. I mean, it didn't look that large. Oh no. That is a big, large ice cube over Dragonair, though. Get him, Armaldo. Yeah! Life Orb actually paying off right now. When are they revealing... When is that going up for sale? I know they have the Rosalina book they talked about for sale already. When are they going to sell the talking flower? GG's. No offense, Articuno, but you're pretty easy to fight, so I don't ever mind fighting you. Every time you show up, it's like, okay, sure. It's Articuno. Nope. 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 Oh. Always have to check, though. Almost accidentally left shiny Zapdos, because I could barely tell. Moltres is like the only one where it's like, oh yeah, that's shiny. You can't miss shiny Moltres. That's a red chicken. That's a red flaming bird. Hot Cheeto, MF. The Virtual Boy accessory. That was such a weird Nintendo Direct. That was one of the strangest Directs I think I've ever seen. The abundance of Pokemon. How nothing all the Mario Anniversary stuff was. The Virtual Boy announcement. The movie stuff. Like, it was such a random Direct. It was really all over the place. You know what? We'll take Scyther. Why not? We can get Eviolite on Scyther. We can pop off. Yeah, I really wanted them to announce, like, more games for the Switch 2. Like, Nintendo-made games, not third-party. That was a minus the Pokemon stuff, that was a Direct I definitely walked away from unsatisfied. Okay, we're back to a Psychic. We're bouncing between Flying and Psychic all night, apparently. Okay. That's fine. Just say okay with me. Alcremie could hurt Absol, but we do have Duraludon. It did feel like a Direct you would get last year. There's just so little, like, significant stuff for the Switch 2. Speaking of the Switch 2, you can buy it from Amazon now without... I think they had, like, a weird where you had to request, like, an invite to buy the Switch 2, but now you can just buy it if you want to. So it is readily available everywhere. Which is good to see. I'm glad it's not being scalped like the Wii was. Nintendo was ready with all the stock. Or perhaps no, people are not buying because there's no reason to. Oh no. Uh-oh. Perhaps we should have respected Alcremie more. This is bad. Yeah, see, Microsoft announced that all the Xboxes are going up in price. Great. I'm sure this will convince more people to go out and buy a Xbox. Nice, hitting the Hydro Pump. Ooh, good. That was very lucky. Alright, we only lost one heart here. That's not too bad. Parasect and Venomoth are the only Kanto bugs without Megas or G-Maxes. Poor Venomoth. Honestly, poor Parasect too. I like both of those Pokemon quite a bit. They should have given Parasect a Hisui form with how much of a menace Paris and Parasect are in that game. I'll be curious to see what the holiday sales are for all these expensive game consoles. Okay, Alcreamy's a very good Pokemon to have. I'm glad somebody took it. I can't see who anybody is tonight. Oh, is that Rabombi? So many of the fairies in Dynamax Adventures are the size of like 3 pixels. They're the littlest babies you've ever seen. How many Air Rider amiibo do you think there'll be? I bet after they're gonna make King Dedede and Meta Knight, I bet they'll be the next ones. The Smash Bros. King Dedede amiibo, you know, back when they were like $11, is one of my favorite amiibo. The detail on King Dedede is great. His gloves have this really nice texture to them. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, well, when amiibo were 11 bucks, they were shit quality. And it's like, no, they weren't. Some of them were a little bit wonky, like Link's piss stick. Or some of the faces on, like, human characters like Marth were a little weird. But on the whole, amiibo were good quality figures. I don't know if this is just amiibo fans trying to justify going out and buying each like $40, $50 amiibo now or what, but some of the original amiibo were not great quality, but I think for the price they were fine. King Dedede was really nice. Mega Man's amiibo was great. Which, did you guys see Mega Man is gonna be like the last DLC racer in Sonic Cross Worlds? They got Sonic, Pac-Man, and Mega Man. That's crazy work. I mean, original Zelda, I thought her dress was really nice. All the details on her dress came out really good. I don't know, like I said, there were some amiibo in the original run that weren't great. But they were $11, you know? They were $11. Also, heads up, ads be coming. Adge on the way. I don't know, the state of all the expensive amiibos is just kind of a bummer to me. I'm very glad I decided to stop collecting them a long time ago. Otherwise, I would be bankrupt. I would be completely bankrupt. With how many... They've been really hitting the gas on all the amiibo, too. There's so many now. We kind of got like a lull period where they stopped, and now they're like... Step on the gas. Oh, another one of my favorites. I really liked Fox. Star Fox was great. Wolf is really nice, too. Although Wolf, they changed the boxes, so Wolf doesn't match Fox and Falco's box. That kind of annoys me. The amiibo boxes went on Ozempic, and they all became skinnier. Amiibo have been around for so long. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, they had one of the rarest amiibo is the big Detective Pikachu from when Detective Pikachu first came out. That's how old amiibos are. They've been around for so long. And I'm sure whenever we get the next Smash game, they'll do the exact same thing and have figures for all the roster all over again. Speaking of Smash, it's very weird to me the amount of people I've seen say that there's not going to be another Smash game. Like, what are you talking about? Yes, Nintendo is just gonna stop their very famous, popular series that has made them so much money over the years. They're just gonna stop now. Like, what? No? Why would they stop? Scyther is fueled by the power of delicious sweets. Yeah, Justin. Sakurai is such a workaholic. I wouldn't be surprised if he's working on several games right now. It's the worst ads, they really do. That is factual. I don't know, that's just so weird when I see some people be like, yeah, they're gonna stop making Smash games. It's like, no, they're not. In what universe would they ever stop making Smash games? It's just not... No. Oh, Endure is such an obnoxious move. What's up, Derek? What a waste. We attacked this thing like 500 times over and it doesn't even matter because he went for Endure. That Nintendo would replace him with an AI voice? Oh, brother. I mean, thankfully, for all of Nintendo's many flaws, they've never... You know, they didn't participate in the NFTs or any of that crap. Thank God. Why would people think that? Yeah, there's too much. The Smash franchise is so popular and big for Nintendo. I guess I understand where people are like, oh, well, they've already had every character, blah, blah, blah. They're just... Here's what I think they should do with the next Smash game. They should take the core roster, you know, Mario, Kirby, blah, 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 and redesign them. Any shinies tonight? No, not yet. Yeah, they should make it feel really fresh. Like, redesign every character's moveset. Make Kirby actually not terrible for once. Oh, hey, it's Latios. We fought Latios earlier, so now we're fighting the Mister. Yeah, that would personally very much disappoint me, Cacturn, if it's just the same shit again. Yeah, I've never loved the way they've done Smash DLC. I don't know how else they could do it, but I didn't buy any Ultimate DLC characters. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Ultimate, to be honest. That is definitely low on my Smash tier list. I still watched all the reveals though. Just, it's like a culture. The Smash reveals are like a little culture in within themselves. Like, it gets people so excited. People start speculating. People start making things like the Grinch leak. Like, it's like a spectacle in within itself. Like, I bet a lot of people tune into Smash reveals and then don't even play the game. Or don't even buy it. Yeah, that's another thing. I hope the next Smash game actually has decent online. You got a shiny Rowlet? Nice, congrats. GG's. Latios, love to see you, man. You're so much more fun to fight than Latios. Yeah, I've always heard that Smash players do not enjoy Mr. Minecraft Steve. That was a funny reveal, though. That was a very funny reveal. But will the reveal of Shiny Latios be as funny? No. Latios said, reveal this. Yeah, when's the next Air Riders Direct happening? They said that it's happening in the Direct, but they didn't give a date, did they? Yeah, I want a brand new Smash game. Again, I'm sick of Nintendo just recycling leftovers. I want something fresh and new. Love the Martin icon. Thievel seeking Politoed. Okay, we'll take Thievel. Just, I don't know, why not? Just for fun. You think so, Justin? What makes you say that? Alright, we have a pretty interesting team. Let's see who we're fighting. Oh, it's Guzzlord. The only dark type I have left. Not like there's tons of dark legendaries. They kind of fixed that a little bit in Gen 9. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you. It's a racing game. Like, I'm sure it'll be full of charm and have some good tunes and it'll be a fun time, but I don't know. I'm like anti-racing game lately. There haven't been any that I've wanted to pick up. Like, I know Crossworlds is reviewing well. But the game is still $70. Wow, sorry, Laron. Laron just got absolutely owned. That's rough, buddy. I mean, if you're a racing game enthusiast, this is the year for you. If you really love racing games, you got so many to choose from. But as somebody who's, I don't know, like, I've enjoyed, I've played, you know, I love me some Mario Kart every now and then, but no way in hell am I paying $80 for World. That's not happening. You all got burned by Torkoal and you rage quit. Understandable. Crossworlds, there's something about it. Like, all the DLC characters, like SpongeBob, again, Minecraft. The fact that none of them have voices is so weird. It's 100 there? Ugh. Yeah, it is like... You want to play as Persona 5, man? Then here you go. He's only in about 500 games at this point. And you can play as Minecraft and a bunch of random-ass Nickelodeon characters for some reason. Oh, okay. I mean, that's the model. They're copying Fortnite. This is all Fortnite's fault. Everything has to cross over with each other now. Ronald McDonald. Finally, the crossover I've been dreaming of. SpongeBob is another character that I feel like Nickelodeon will just immediately accept your check in the mail and have SpongeBob in your game. They don't care. I don't think Nickelodeon really cares about any of their IPs. They'll just sign them up into anything. As long as they get a bag, they don't care. Like, after the Avatar set in Magic the Gathering, they're probably gonna do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's another franchise that's always to be found in crossover situations. They had at McDonald's, they had Sanrio characters dressed as the turtles, and it's like, this is too much. This has gotten to a point where it's like, I think I want off the crossover wild ride. Yeah, Shovel Knight, and now it's like Hollow Knight. Now if you want to do indie cameos, it's gonna be the little bug people from Hollow Knight. You wasted your one Master Ball. At the end, you could turn off the game if you want to save it. Who did I wasted a Master Ball once, and I can't remember who I wasted it on. I mean, you could always get a bot to send yourself another one. Not trade Pikachu at Master Ball. What's up, Lorantis? Hey, sometimes you just gotta chuck a Master Ball at a Rattata, you know? Sometimes that's just what needs to happen. I mean, I'm a certifiable Master Ball hater, chat. Those things have no value to me. I've only ever caught one shiny in a Master Ball, and that was Absol in BDSP when I ran into a random shiny Absol in the underground, and it went for Perish Song. I think it's because I grew up with, when they started introducing like GTS, hacked Pokemon and Master Balls was just like, I associate it with hacked shinies. Like, I could picture all the illegal Pokemon on GTS where people would want things you couldn't even ask for. And so I think I associate it with that. Alright, Lorantis is kind of scary right now. We need to get this thing out of here. Thievul, one of several Pokemon to be introduced in Gen 8 to have a mustache. What's up with that? Every time I see Thievul, I internally think, Swiper, no swiping. Dora the Explorer. Looking Pokemon. Also, all the, like, Machamps.com, all those bots, they always send out Pokemon holding Master Balls. When they should be handing out things like Moon Balls and Heavy Balls and Friend Balls, but, you know, some people just don't get it. Oh, come on! Okay, Fracture cleaned it up there. I was like, this thing lived with like 1 HP. Inconceivable. Yeah, Apom for boots. Who was Diego's, like, little animal companion? Did he have, like, a little jaguar or something? Liepard? Purloin? Raikou? Suicune? There's a blue cow. Okay, Miltank. A fat rooster hen. Combuskin. We need more farm animal Pokemon. It's honestly quite wild that we only have Torchic, Combuskin, Blaziken as chickens. Alright, Guzzlord, what's up, man? Relicanth can be the map Pokemon. I think Dora was a little past my time. I don't exactly remember. I don't know the deepest Dora the Explorer lore. They made a live-action movie, and then that actress is Hawkgirl in the Superman movie James Gunn made. Yeah, I don't know the Dora Laura. The Dora Laura. Look at Guzzlord scratching himself. That's such a good animation. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast? I don't know what that is. Wasn't there like a kid's show, Maggie, and she was like a bug or something? I wonder what franchise is making more money now. Dora or Bluey? I cannot leave the house without seeing Bluey. Just everywhere. It's on food products. They have holiday decorations. It is everywhere. It is such a merchandised, monetized series. It's funny that all our big kid shows now are imports. Peppa Pig is British. Bluey's Australian. Always playing it. Yeah, I guess, I feel like I don't see as much Paw Patrol anymore. I feel like that's kind of fallen off. Bluey has become the superior dog show for small children. Power Rangers use Shiny Incineroar for Tommy's White Tiger. That's sick. Thomas always creeped me out, even as a child. I was never a big Thomas fan. Which is why everybody that replaced the dragon in Skyrim with Thomas, that made sense to me, because Thomas kind of is scary. I feel like that tracks. I too would be scared shitless if I saw Thomas descend from the sky. Yeah, it's the faces. There's something about the faces. I don't know. I think all the media that's made about like vehicles, like cars, stuff like that. That stuff has always been extremely boring to me. GG's. Did I say that already? GG's. Wasn't there a Thomas the Tank Engine movie with Alec Baldwin in it? Or did I imagine that? I think I remember the Nostalgia Critic reviewing it. Oh, God, is he finally gonna be shiny, my man? You gonna be big and white and ready for Halloween? No. Oh yeah, what's that actress's name? Mara Wilson? The actress that played Matilda? It's always funny when you see child actors like all over the place. Like the Goosebumps thing I was talking about the other day, the Horrorland FMV video game had the little boy from the Santa Claus with Tim Allen in it. And it's like, oh yeah, that is him. Good night, Cacturn. Thanks for the good luck. Have a good one. Charlie. His name was Charlie. The kid from the Santa Claus. We don't get big, like, kids movies made of those properties anymore, do we? Like, we used to get, like, the Powerpuff Girls movie and Digimon, Pokemon, all in theaters. And then it just stopped. I guess they stopped making money, so studios decided to stop making them. Oh man, going to all the Pokemon. Even Yu-Gi-Oh had a card pack. I think I pulled like Wadapon. I did not get Blue Eyes Shining. Or maybe I did, I can't remember. And then you'd buy the VHS and there'd be a promo card in there too. Oh, this is Palkia. I'm like, what? Water? Huh? This is Palkia. Oh no. Oh no. Oh geez, this is a rough looking round already. Well, we'll hang on to Mienshao. I can protect everybody from Surf, at least. Pyramid of Light. That movie is such a fever dream. It was always so funny to me, too, because they actually show the English text on the cards in Pyramid of Light, because it's a movie and therefore different rules than TV. I like the intro when Kaiba takes his goofy-ass Blue Eyes White Dragon jet to visit Pegasus. Also, yes, that is a banger song. All of the music Yu-Gi-Oh! Had back then was great. I have like 2 CDs of music to duel by. No matter what, let the game begin. Did the original sub version have that song? I don't think so. May the best man win, no matter what. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged episode, they all start singing it. I think Kaiba has some internal monologue where he says, like, I love this song. Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned from watching the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows after 5Ds, the theme songs are just not the same. No matter what. Yeah, they're just like boring ass instrumentals. Like the Vrains theme song is criminally boring. They just want to make them as cheap as possible now. What was the one theme song? Oh, it was Arc 5. That theme song was... Ooh, it's an interesting one. When I was watching it on Twitch, it kept playing over and over and over again. I think I was going a little insane. It starts off with this neat instrumental, and then it just becomes like a guy rapping about Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards. Nice. See ya, Cradily. I think Pokemon theme songs definitely started falling off too. Like the original one is a iconic masterpiece, but all the Johto League ones were so good. Orange Islands. Oh. I think the Battle Frontier season is where they officially lost me. Although I do kind of like the Diamond and Pearl one. Nothing can stop you, Diamond and Pearl. It's so... it's silly. Nothing can stop you, Diamond and Pearl. I hate the Gen 5 one. Like, this is disrespectful to Black and White. This is disrespectful. I don't even know what the New Horizons one is. I think I looked it up and then didn't like it and promptly forgot about it. Yeah, nothing can stop you except for Tobias and his Darkrai. And then for a nuclear hot take, I always love the dub Digimon theme songs. Especially when they like redid it for Tamers and it was all like futuristic. I even kind of like Frontier's theme song, even if that's a season I don't particularly enjoy. Yeah, they should have brought him. He should have had a cameo in the final season. They should have had Tobias, like, sitting in the crowd at some point. That would have been really funny. Yeah, Tamers is the best season of Digimon. I did watch the trailer for, Beat Break. They've had DigiCon was yesterday, and they revealed the trailer for it. It looks alright. Kind of hard to say so far. It looks like it's a bit more serious in tone than Ghost Game. Digimon's having like an insane renaissance, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Found dead in Miami. And Pokemon is just an immovable object. Elder Wand situation. Yeah, the Orange Islands, that's such just a great, fun time in the anime in general. They didn't have to do stuff from the game, so they just kind of had fun with it, and you can tell. It felt so adventurous, too, like Ash and the gang traveling around island to island on Lapras. Like, that's just fun. That's a good vibe, you know? It's funny because they did dub Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, and I watched the first, like, many episodes of it, and I kind of enjoyed it, but you can't buy Rush Duel cards over here. They're Japanese only. So it's like, what are they doing? Yeah, that was a great era for Pokemon. Still riding the high of being such a new, successful franchise. They have not. They have not announced a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Some people are speculating at the Shonen Jump Fest that they might. I actually think Pokemon just announced that they'll have something there. So maybe they'll announce something this year, but there's no new anime as of right now. Which is, it's very, like, I don't know what they're thinking. They're just gonna keep bleeding fans. I mean, I guess they have the archetype. Ugh, the most recent archetype one. Heinous. Some ugly characters. I'm sorry. When is it? That's a good question. Jump Festa. It is late December? 2025, late December, looks like. Yeah, little Karibo will come out with 5 new episodes before the time we ever get a new anime. Where's the new episode? Let's see if she gives us anything good. Okay, not bad. At least it's not a bunch of berries that only activate if there's electric terrain or whatever. We have a very pink team. Dream Eater? Why, Haunter, you silly sausage. Nobody's sleeping. I mean, Cradley does have ping.
Here is a present for you.
That is true. Derek, thanks for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And we hit the sub goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh man. There was a full art Weezing from Genetic Apex and Wonder Pick, and I didn't have enough energy, and I was gonna battle for it, and then I forgot, and now it's gone. Oops. What can I say but my bad? We are coming up on the first anniversary of Pocket. I believe it was released October 30th. So they better do something cool for the first anniversary. They better have something cool up their sleeves, or so help me. Alright, now we've got Haunter. We're keeping the pink and purple theme going. Yes, that actually, you know, that's a good reminder. Chat, you don't have very many days left if you want to pick up your Ruinous Quartet shinies. So, Chi-Yu, Wo-Chien, Chen-Pao, Ting-Lu. You have until the end of the month, and then they're gone. So if you even have an inkling of wanting them, download them now. Don't forget. I should probably try to remind people every time I stream. They should have given until the end of the year to download them. Why do they have to make everything so limited? This is giving me flashbacks to the Darkrai Shaman situation for BDSP. If you want those shinies, chat, download them now. You don't have much time left. Yeah, I think they are introducing Megas next. I mean more like, I want free stuff. I want free hourglasses. I want some cool promo cards. I want an event that actually gives out stuff so I can open more than like 3 packs. Do I risk attacking here even though it's sleeping? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to lower its speed. Yeah, what is this free hourglass that you speak of? I mean, it'd be nice to have the app just get updated in general. I would love a dark mode. Opening Pocket at night, or when you wake up and seeing the bright white light blind your face. Not my favorite thing. I don't know why companies are so allergic to themes. Everything has to be so modern and I don't even want to say sleek, because I don't think it's that sleek of a design. But they're so obsessed with this like modern minimalist aesthetic that they just have no personality. Like, why can't you let us have like a theme or something? Like have Eevee themes, or do like a, I don't know, Pikachu, Mewtwo themes. Yeah, the Switch is another very good example of that. It'd be such easy money too, because then you would just charge for them. I just don't get it. Good job, Shinotic. King Neptune's head. It's so weird how King Neptune has had like several different designs over the years. What happened to him? Poor people nonsense. Yeah, if it isn't a white box, then we're not interested. Game devs and rich people houses. What's up, Braylon? No shinies yet. I knew you would be up to some tricks, Palkia. I know you. Tricky Palkia over here. GG's. I don't know if I have that many love balls left. I have 2. Okay. Note to self, restock before next Dynamax stream. Let's see, maybe Battle Revolution Man will guide us here.
Suddenly calls their Pokemon back.
I don't know if that was necessarily helpful advice, sir. Suddenly calls their Pokemon back. Alright, Tricky Palkia, you gonna be shiny? Are you gonna be shiny? No. All Palkia does is lie, eat hot chip, and waste love balls. Alright, let's go again. Any advice on fixing a bad sleep schedule? Staying up longer? Staying up and... How do I even phrase this? Staying up longer to make yourself more tired so you go to bed earlier at night? Does that make sense? Melatonin gives me fever dreams. I don't like taking anything with melatonin in it. This is a very good start. Pelly and Doug? It does nothing for you? Yeah. It just gives me, like, weird fever dreams. I don't even like taking things like Benadryl. Alright, it's a dragon. I mean, there's tons of vitamins you could try that are not melatonin. You could try magnesium, ashwagandha. I'm sure there's many, many more. Yeah, L-theanine. Well, some ashwagandha mixes have L-theanine in them. Yeah, a lot of people swear by magnesium. Cough syrups, usually Robitussin or something like that. Nothing with a sleep aid in it, though. I mean, to be honest, I feel like a lot of cough syrups do nothing and they're just gross. Cough syrup is so icky. With caffeine. Caffeine has never talk about something that's never done much for me. I've never felt like jitters or anything from caffeine. No screen time before bed. I break that rule every day. That is something I definitely am not good at. I mean, in my defense, I always have my blue light screen on. It's on my computer and it's on my phone. Yeah, you could always try listening to something like ASMR. Never had caffeine? You've never had like a Coke or a Pepsi? I don't know how you could avoid caffeine. A lot of tea has caffeine too. There's a decent amount of caffeine in my chai tea that I like to drink. Oh no, nobody took Rabombi? We're fighting a dragon. Reminder. So, Guzzlord, Palkia, Zygarde. Who am I missing? Yeah, Chocolate does too. The Fanta Chucky one tastes like Kool-Aid. I got the one with Freddy on it, but that's just orange Fanta. It's a Freddy Fazbear. Oh.
Somehow returned.
Somehow Palpitoad has returned. Palpitoad, how do you sleep at night? What's your secret? It's weird, right? Like, sleep is such an important part of, you know, being alive, and yet so many people have trouble sleeping. It doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. Alright, Palpitoad, I need you to chill, okay? I need you to take it easy, man. What's up, Drumsticks? Yeah, as soon as you get to bed, you're magically wide awake. I hate that. Yeah, just keep earth powering Rabombi. Can you join? Yep. These are open to anybody. $11 hours. The worst for me was when I was a teenager. And I would sleep for like 13 hours and then still not feel like I got any rest. Look at that angle of Palpitoad. Yeah, if you're looking for something, chat, maybe try magnesium. And there's a lot of different types of magnesium too, but I think there's one specific one that a lot of people take for sleeping. Sleep on the floor. I know some people just like to sleep on the floor. That's something I've heard before. Yeah, and you still feel like shit. That's so demoralizing. Isn't it? It's like, oh, great. Yeah, magnesium can- I've tried several different types of magnesium and that's never happened to me. Sheesh. Oh, citrate. Mr. Mime's little whimsical hop that it does backwards is kind of scary. Yeah, the magnesium I have right now is taurate. A lot of vitamins, remember chat, you should take with food. Especially if the bottle tells you to take it with food, take it with food. Listen. Listen to the bottle. Taking a lot of that stuff on an empty stomach can result in a bad time. Also, heads up, ads are about to play, but we're just fighting Mr. Mime, so you shouldn't miss much. Keep them in a jar. I would not feel empathy for Mr. Mime. Wow. Mr. Mime, don't listen. Chat's trying to bully you. Hey, look, Mr. Mime has all of its fingers back. It used to only have 4 fingers. Fun fact. Just one gen has just started magically growing more fingers. You know, as normal people do. Hey, don't kill Palpitoad. I'm defending you, Mr. Mime, and this is how you repay us? I just missed. Are you kidding me? That would have finished the match, too. Pelly! Pelly, put your glasses on. This pelican can't see! This pelican can't see shit. Oh my god, Psychic Terrain prevents priority moves. If I had a nickel for every time I forgot what a terrain did because it's not very intuitive, I'd have a good chunk of change. I hate terrain too, I swear. I completely forgot that Psychic Terrain blocks priority. Why? How does that make any sense? It's nasty work. The battlefield got weird. Like, wow, Game Freak, thanks for this description. I'll be sure to know what got weird means. To be honest, they should have a little pop-up that says, electric terrain is now in Oh no. Electric terrain is now in play. Therefore, you can't do this, this, and this. But then Game Freak just wants you to guess most of the times. They don't want to give you any actual information. Well, I have a wide guarder, but we have no ice moves, so we're likely cooked. Him, period. The Z who must not be named. Again, things like weather, you know, they make sense. Like, oh, thunder, you can hit thunder all the time in rain. That makes sense. Hurricane is more accurate. Okay, I understand. You know, sun boosts fire moves. Weakens water. Understandable. I get it. I understand. Psychic terrain blocks priority. Huh? What? Huh? It breaks the mold. How many people have wondered what that means? It's breaking the mold. Yeah, we don't even get strategy guides anymore. If you had told me when I was a kid who loved strategy guides that there'd be a time in the future where they just kind of disappear, I would be like devastated. I'm still devastated. Honestly, hey, you know what? If Pokemon was smart, which they're not, they should come out with a extensive, like, VGC battle guide. They should extensively go over weather. They should extensively go over terrains. They should explain stuff like wide guard and, I don't know, moves with tricks like Pursuit, Quash. Especially with champions coming out, that would actually be a really nice guide for people to have. But they'll never do that. They'll never do that. That would be perfect. I think that'd honestly make a lot of sense. You know, bring in some competitive players or something to have them collaborate on it. Oh, did anybody watch VGC at Pittsburgh today? I didn't have any time to check out what was going on. Was there anything that happened that was of note? Jeez, we got a transformation already. Look at how much HP it healed back. I mean, I'm gonna just keep wide guarding, so... There's a will, there's a way. I've said this before, but Game Freak and Pokemon are so lucky that they have such a dedicated fan community. Because half the games just don't explain shit. Like, would people know about Masuda method and all the different various ways of shiny hunting if people didn't care to write guides and do videos and tutorials about them? Or like people who compile sandwich recipes. They are so bad with stuff like that. So again, they're very lucky that Pokemon fans care a lot. Only just figured out how to mine something in BDSP. Yeah, there's probably several underground mechanics that I just don't even know exist. Tank. 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 Yeah, honestly, thank goodness we have people that data mine these games and figure out all the ins and outs to all the strange little mechanics they pack into them. Because again, they just don't explain that stuff at all. If multi-hit moves are still slow as paced in Gen 10, I'm gonna be so pissed. It is high time for them to update this. Oh my god, we're 1 away. We're like 1 HP away from a W here. I gotcha. I got you guys. Check this out. Go, my Pelly. Boom. It didn't actually kill. Pelipper. Pelipper embarrassed me. That was bad, Pelly. Stick to wide guarding, Pelipper. GG's. This little ragtag team got a W Alpha Zygarde. You love to see it. Yeah, how did that do nothing? That actually kind of felt like Pelipper maybe got cheated there. Having more fun radar hunting. Yeah, radar hunting can be... The fact that the chain can just drop adds, I guess, some excitement to it. If you want to call it that. Speaking of exciting... No. Alright, let's do a few more. That was diabolical. I'm sorry, Pelly. Shiny hunting the mythicals in BDSP isn't that bad, especially if you have a Switch 2. It's much faster if you have a Switch 2. But I would recommend starting with Shaman. I think Shaman's the easiest one. Best catch rate, you can just interact with it, leave, walk down, walk back up. Arceus and Darkrai, you have to watch little cutscenes. I mean, you have to watch a cutscene for Shaman too, but they're longer. Yeah, how does a rusty bottle cap not exist yet? We're getting an entire game dedicated to competitive battling before we ever got a rusty bottle cap. Just watch the clouds. Sometimes shiny hunting be like that. Sometimes you just need a big break. Yeah, they won't need a rusty bottle cap if IVs don't exist. I'm so excited for Pokemon Day. I've never been more... I'm anticipating, intrigued, and a little bit frightened to see Gen 10. Alright, we're back to Psychic Town. Okay. That's good with me. Great doubling down. Yeah, what's the vibe gonna be like? Again, when I picture Gen 10, I just don't know really what to imagine. I just imagine, like, the reveal of Gen 8 or Gen 9. I mean, I guess I kind of picture some Wind Waker stuff, because all the rumors that it's gonna be Grease, but we don't know if those are true or not. We might get GameCube graphics this time. Yippee! Yes, remember, big anniversary for the franchise next year, chat. It's gonna be a big Annie. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Might be 30 next year, too. I think we're getting a big anniversary for some franchise, like, every year now. I hope they do more with the anniversary than Nintendo is doing for Mario's 40th. Don't punch Flareon, that's mean. A VR region? That's another thing Nintendo has never quite embraced. They've never been big on VR stuff. Which I suppose I don't really mind. I've never, like, wanted to go out and buy... It's not even called Oculus anymore, isn't it, like, Meta, Facebook, Zuckerberg device? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's 30 in 2028? I thought I could've sworn... What other franchise am I thinking of that has an anniversary next year? Yeah, is it Zelda? Am I thinking about Zelda? Big Zuck for VR. What do you mean by a Pokemon collection? Golden Mario for the 50th. I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record at this point, but listen, chat, if there's ever a chance for, like, NSO, Virtual Console, old Pokemon games collection, it's next year. There's a chance. I don't know how big of a chance. There's a chance. They've been so resistant to doing it. It's just hard to imagine it ever actually happening. It's been so many years. Every year people predict, you know, Pokemon Crystal, Emerald, Red, Yellow, Blue, blah, 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 for the Switch, and it just never happens. Yeah, I agree. If it's subscription-based, flop. I would be totally disappointed if it was NSO crap. Let me pay for a game and own it, please. Oh, is Resident Evil 30 next year? Well, they got they got 9 coming out next year, so... The era of owning games is over. That's so depressing, isn't it? Buy your game key card, where you get an empty plastic case and no actual game. No, I don't think I will. Speaking of games, if anyone is into simulator games, I picked up Water Park Simulator the other day because I watched Sips play a little bit of it. I always get good game recommendations from Sips. We have similar game taste. But it's a fun game. It's early access. But the nice thing is, it was like $12.99. You know, it's nice to pay like $12.99 for a good game instead of $70. It's nice. I think Leon will be in RE9. They're going back to Raccoon City. He's got to be... He'll pop up. I think he will pop up. I don't know, theme park sims are just like up my alley. It's just fun to create like a fun water theme park. It's just something about it I enjoy. You have to subscribe to an X-ray machine. Why does that not surprise me? I don't even find that surprising. Just sad. We need Flareon for this one. I've never done a cooking simulator game. Usually just stuff like Planet Coaster. I like city sims too, like Sim City. Stuff like that. City Skylines. Yeah, Trevenant is kind of buns. I wish they gave it a better moveset. Don't a lot of like fancy new cars do that too, where you have to like pay for a subscription for certain things to be accessible in your car? You have to pay for like the GPS, and you have to pay for the radio, and you have to pay for this, and you have to pay for that. Everything is just a scam. Yeah, Gorgeist isn't much better either. I think they did Trev and Gorgeist both pretty dirty. It's like they're not very strong Pokemon as is. You guys couldn't have given them like a few decent moves. It would not surprise me if that company did that. Wait, why'd you put a ... after that? I saw that there was like an accident on the Stardust Racers. Is that what you're talking about? The coaster? But I think I saw it was somebody who probably should not have been riding that coaster. I don't know. I very briefly saw something about it. Damn. Were they disabled? I thought I saw somebody say that they should not have been let on the ride. We're just gonna hold on to Crustle. Good night, Rescue Squad. Have a good one. I mean, I've been on several roller coasters that have beat the... We got double. I remember... Oh, Six Flags America isn't even gonna be around anymore, which is crazy. But that park had a ride called the Mind Eraser, and holy shit, that's like getting beaten up for 2 minutes straight. Oh, hi, Lugia. This is problematic because I want to do one more round after this, but what if it's Palkia and Lugia and I'm completely out of love balls after this? Shit. I don't want another Kyogre situation. Yeah, I always heard that Stardust Racers was really fun. It looks fun. Man who died on Universal Orlando roller coaster had a spinal condition. He had a pre-existing spinal condition. He used a wheelchair and was taking medication. I'm skimming an article right now. That's terrible. It says that they're supposed to have ride vehicles for wheelchair users. No, Flareon. Yeah, it just sounds like this guy shouldn't have been riding this roller coaster. I mean, that's still awful and, you know, rip, but that's I don't know if it's like the roller coaster's fault necessarily. I don't know. I'll let the professionals figure that one out, I guess. I mean, it says Universal's been extremely cooperative and has complied with all required notifications. Notifications. Yeah, that's the job of the people working the ride. They're supposed to make sure you're in your seat. So it sounds like it's maybe not the roller coaster, but the fault of the staff who let the guy on the ride to begin with. Stop targeting Flareon, Lugia. GG's. Lugia can take a while, but it is usually always an easy fight. Using your only love ball on this? Same. Same. Me too. No, no, no. Oh, Lugia, you are another eat hot chip, steal love ball and lie Pokemon. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to gamble. Alright, chat, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do one more round. I'm out of love balls. So if this is Palkia, we beat Palkia and it's shiny, then you know what? I guess it's the heal ball life for me. Regret catching it before knowing it. You could have hunted it. Yeah, the game should have warned people. I think they should have advertised that Dynamax Adventures had good shiny odds, so people knew. That's another like Game Freak hiding things for no real reason. Oh shit! Look at this stacked lineup. Wow. Oh, nobody wanted Diggersby? Okay, it's a psychic. It's a psychic. We're good. We're good. It's not Palkia. Everybody, we're clear. Clear. Oh, it could be Lugia. You're right. Shit. Maybe I'll catch it in a moon ball? Fuck. Don't be Lugia. Be Azelf. Or Solgaleo. Uh-oh. I was so hyper-focused on Palkia that I'm like, oh wait, it could be Lugia. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. You can't even manipulate the Scam-O-Matic in this game, so I could easily get Apricorn balls. Oh boy, well... here we go. Surely I'm not gonna run into Lugia twice in a row. I know, my Dynamax list is so small now. This year I've eliminated Kyogre, I've eliminated Tapu Koko, Stakataka, Xurkitree. I've gotten some good stuff this year. I still haven't counted Kyogre on my living dex, by the way. I don't have it in me. Yeah, there's really not a lot of Pokemon left that I need. Amazingly, there's a lot of rentals I could still pick up shiny. Kadabra, Mantine, Thievul. Hyper Beam. You can't be doing that, Xploud. Oh, why do we keep getting Pokemon living with 1 HP? That was a crit, too. Yeah, I have Nickit, but I don't have Thievul. I hatched Nickit early into Sword and Shield's life. We run into Thievul all the time, too, I swear. It goes out of its way to not be shiny for me. It's like that gif of Mordecai and Rigby offering flyers, and the guy, like, expertly dodges them. That's Thievul dodging me. Speaking of Thievul, Malamar would work too. Is this the Thievul of Destiny? Yeah, it's Thievul no shining. That's so true. You hit 200 resets. Nice. I picked up my Arceus. I still have the numbers on here. At 957. Arceus is a certifiable friend of the stream. Big fan. October 3rd was that. Time Stranger comes out on the 2nd, I think. I need to pre-order that game. I hate paying $70 for games, like, drains my soul. I hate games are so expensive now. I'm gonna hate paying. Man, I'm gonna be dropping $70 on 2 games in October. There's so much money. Whoa, take it easy, Thievul. Yeah, Arceus resets are slow and steady. Oh yeah, I'm getting the DLC just, you know. I gotta stream it. We gotta see what megas lie inside. Yeah, if you're getting the most annoying one out of the way first, at the very least, so when you get to Darkrai and Shaman, it'll be like, ah. Well, Darkrai is still pretty annoying, but when you get to Shaman, it's like easy peasy. Another build. I think Litten just came out. We'll probably get another Pokemon one soon. I think I saw one of the leakers say that they think it's all Gen 6 Pokemon. Some of those Mega Stones. Maybe we will actually get like Mega Aurorus or some shit like that. That'd be great. Mega Aegislash. Clawitzer. Those are my guesses. I want to know what the toothpaste looking one is. Is that something like Inteleon? You got it on 2 different systems? That's crazy. I'm just buying mine from Steam. And maybe I'll hope something like Cream API will be able to download all the extra content I don't want to pay for. Harvest and skill swap don't work? I thought they did. Oh yeah, you can't skill swap multi-type. I think I got like a second turn clutch crit catch with a Lux Ball. Yeah, that's it. You fling Lepa berries at it. Right. I knew there was some strategy for it. Couldn't exactly remember. Blissey with Fling and Recycle can keep Arceus alive forever. Yeah, I think I did make a Blissey for that. Alright, we defeated a Boober. Weezing's weak to Psychic. Poison is weak to Psychic, but it's such a good Pokemon. I don't know if Magmar would provide any benefits over it. I might hang on to Weezing. I believe you can. Don't quote me on that, but I think you can. Yeah, catching legendaries is so stressful. When I caught the Swords of Justice this year, you gotta be kidding me. Great. If Lugia is shiny, I'm going to cry. You can't be serious. Oh no. If this is another Kyogre situation, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Laugh at this point. Cry and laugh at the same time. God damn it. All you had to be was... Like, where's Solgaleo? Haven't seen his ass tonight. I don't think we've seen Azalf tonight either, now that I think about it. Oh, shit. What else could I use to catch in Lugia that wouldn't make me sick to my stomach? No, why? God damn you, Game Freak, for making the apricorn balls so hard to get. I caught Kyogre in a heal ball because I just ran out of love balls and it was shiny. I really wanted Kyogre in a love ball. So it was kind of a bummer. Damn, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. What if I don't catch it? What if I just don't catch it? Listen. What if I don't catch it? I mean, I could get it fixed, but I don't know. I mean, if it's shiny, then... Oh... Oh, no, no, no. Why'd you have to put me... Don't put me in a situation, Lugia. Don't put me in a situation. Lugia's just lollygagging, having a goof and a gaff, going for Whirlpool over and over again. Ugh. What's up, Jevil? I mean, again, I've spent years shiny hunting some of these Pokemon. I want them to be in a Pokeball of my choice, you know? Having to ration apricorn balls because they're so ungodly rare is very annoying. Like, this should be a non-issue, is what I'm saying. I shouldn't have to scrounge around like a Rattata on the ground to get a few love balls. All these Pokeballs should be in the Dynamax or shop, actually. But no, it's just Beast Ball. The Pokeball I never use. Yeah, I mean, I could always shiny hunt some of these legendaries in another game, which I likely will do. What if we just lost instead? What if Lugia just managed to beat us instead? Wheezing is getting pumped. I'm getting scared. See, Friend Ball's not that bad, because the only one I'm using Friend Ball in is Latios. Oh boy, here we go. Moment of truth. Here's where I'd use a Love Ball. If I had one. You know what, Chad? I'm gonna go for the premiere. If this son of a bitch shines after all this time, then so be it. I accept my fate at this point. I've made peace. Kyogre was a genuine surprise. I was not expecting that to be shiny. That was just a standard run-of-the-mill max, and then boom, shiny. I think the shock of it is what got me the most. Have I? No. Of course Thievul's not shiny. Magmar. Ooh, why am I like gonna be sick? Moment of truth. Tricky Lugia. Not shiny. Okay, I can rest tonight. Lugia's tricks. Yeah, I've never been so happy to not see a shiny. I've never been so happy to not see a shiny. Okay, so I've got 3 friend balls left, so I need to restock on love balls before next Dynamax stream. But thanks for raiding with me tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, I need to like lay down. Shit, after that I need to lay down. Yeah, so you don't want to look at a test score. Oh man. Well, the good news is, chat, we'll be doing more Dynamax adventures very soon. Tomorrow, depending on if the Undertale stream goes past my stream time, I might just watch that. But if it doesn't, you know what? Maybe we'll do more Dynamax adventures, then finish Gold on Tuesday. So I guess I should go restock my love balls soon. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Check out the Discord if you're new here. You can share your own shinies. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Thanks for all the follows tonight, everybody. The raid and the gifted sub. I appreciate you all. And yeah, Fangamer's doing an Undertale 10th anniversary stream. It ended right before I went live today, and they're finishing it tomorrow. It should probably be over before I go live, so... Or maybe I'll be a bit late. But yeah, we'll probably just do some more Dynamax tomorrow, everybody, so... I'll see you all tomorrow, probably. Good night. Bye!